Good morning, guys and gals. It's the 14th of October of 2023, and welcome to Daddy Longball 23 Extravaganza number 9. I am in Fallon, Nevada. It's about 10:30 in the morning. You know, the sun. We're going to see just how busy Jerry's is this morning, and if we're going to have a sit-down breakfast or not. A pretty big chicken fried steak. Something tells me I'll be bringing this with me. Hash browns, scrambled eggs, gravy over everything. God love them. English muffin, and also some coffee, please. Water and coffee. Morning meds, so it's late morning now, and I'm watching YouTube. So I walked in. I walked right past people waiting in line because I thought that they had already. Thank you, Randall. I thought that they had already been addressed and were waiting for a table, and the elderly gal, when I realized, oh my God, I'm walking in front of these people, I'm rude. I turned to him and apologized profusely, got behind him, and she looked and said, I thought I was gonna have to kick you to the curb. God love you. So normally when you sit at the counter, I just want to make sure, like the other day, the counter wasn't open, so I should know better. So anyway, we're going to eat. We'll see what's next. As I pull out of the gas station here, the card reader at the pump didn't work on either one of my card or my wife's card, one of my backup cards. So I had to go, inside and prepay, and they charged you back and yada yada. Well, when I got to Bishop, my wife had texted me and asked if there was a $250 charge at this gas station. So, nobody buys exactly $250 worth of gas. That doesn't happen too often. And so I called, I called her and said, no, it's a sham. So she called Discover and told them, no, it's a sham. And I guess it got resolved. So, you never know at these gas stations, and that's why you should always have two backup credit cards just in case there's a problem. So we're going to drive through Fallon right here. We're going to get on the road, and we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day finds us in Schurtz, I believe it's how it's pronounced. Schurtz. And this is in the Walker River Paiute Sovereign Nation. I was through here just briefly in July. I turned north here on 95 from 95A. Boy, this sure looks like the railroad station, doesn't it? So, I'm going to, my rear, I use a Rove R2 front and back. And the back one, because my rear glass on the locomotive is straight up and down, the suction cup won't stick. And because the front of the camera presses on the glass. And I can't figure it out. Well, this morning, it finally dropped off and fell down behind the seat, and I can't get it. So I'm just going to start using the GoPro that I use on Jolene, because I could adjust it so it's I could use it on the glass here, which I did on the first day when I had my enormously hissy fit meltdown. Only a small one today. Was definitely a bit of a struggle, but we're on the road, and here you go. And this is Schurtz, and you'll see the rest of it on the road footage. And our next stop should be Walker Lake. In this scene right here, I sped the film up a touch. I saw my bro coach John W. Do this a bit. I've seen other guys that do it too. Nathan has as well. And I sped it up a touch. I didn't want the scene of me passing the truck to drag on for 90 seconds. So let me know if you like it sped up, if it's too fast, if you don't or don't like it. Anyway, here I am pulling up over here at Walker Lake. We're going to see a little handheld footage here, so you'll get to enjoy my dulcet tones, and we'll see what's next. Our next stop, guys and gals, is at Walker Lake in Mineral County, Nevada. I always like to stop right here. I've stopped a few times. Last July, I stopped a little bit more down at the campground where the pit toilets were. Now here is Walker Lake, and I'm also going to link in here in the descript to a clip I saw this morning on one of the Vegas TV stations. I subscribe to a lot of YouTube, and they talked about the lake, the water level here rising 15 feet. They didn't really say in what time frame, but I think it's about 2.5 minutes. It might be worth your watch if this type of stuff interests you. We're moving on to Hawthorne, our destination for today is Bishop, California, and we'll see what's next. I got told in the comments from the Hawthorne vlog that I probably should take the Hawthorne Army Depot tour, and I'll do that the next time I'm out here. And here we are. You saw this. I'll link to my Hawthorne focused vlog in the descript, and we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day finds us at the scenic overlook, the Vista Point, right off the US-395 in Mono County, or Inyo, you know, I'm not sure which. This is Crowley Lake. Looks pretty full. It's a beautiful day. Oh my God, I'm telling you guys, up here in the Eastern Sierra, now that's what you ride when you're up here. We're gonna give it a little pan here. Truck runs good. It better. So here's our 360. We're pressing on to Bishop, and we'll see what's next. We're coming down Sherwin Summit right here behind these dual sports, and the last time I was out here, Charlie and I rode down here at probably 70 miles an hour faster than we're doing now. I made a story time about a very pleasant chit chat on the side of the road with the CHP that I'll link to in the description. As we get into Bishop right here, the left turn is for US-6, which is still, even after the 1964 shortening of US-6 by California, is the longest contiguous highway in the country. US-20 is longer in total mileage, but it's not US-20 through Yellowstone National Park. If you follow me on Facebook, I just made note of this in a separate post. We're driving through Bishop, and you'll see it here. I'm pulling into the Super 8 here. It was nice enough, but it was $150, and I'll grumble about that in tomorrow's clip. It's about 6:15, and I'm actually going to make my closing shot on the same day. I drove 198.6 miles. I figured about 200's about it. I started running out of steam about 2:45, and that's when I know, okay, I was in here by 4. Everything's good. I got some Jack in the Box. I got my cuppas. Bit of a struggle, but not too bad today. I'm gonna close. Again, this is your host, Joe. Thank you for watching Life with Yosef. Another edition of the Daddy Longball 23 Extravaganza. I think this is number 9. And enjoy your day. Peace be with you. And we'll see you for the next one, which will be tomorrow.